this video, we are going to see about the counting of physical inventory document in RF device. Before I proceed for the counting, let me explain about the physical inventory process in EWM side. So here I have used two different color. This color shows the posting from the EWM side, where this color represent the posting in the S4 side. There is only one posting in the S4 side, which is the last step of this PI process. In EWM side, the physical inventory process begins with the creation of physical inventory document, and in warehouse, there are different kind of physical inventory documents. For example, API, annual physical inventory, which warehouse people are doing once in a year. Similarly, cycle counting indicator. For cycle counting physical inventory process, uh, it mostly depend on the CC indicator set at the product master level. And there is one more PI document called ad hoc physical inventory document, which uh, warehouse people are doing in an ad hoc basis. Once the PI document is created, the next step is counting. In this counting process, warehouse operative, they will physically go to the bin location and count the products and input the count value. And this can be done in RF device as well as the uh, GUI, SAP GUI screen. And in this video particularly, I will explain about the counting. And after the counting process, warehouse supervisor, they will validate the book quantity or the system quantity with the physical count values. And if if they approve that uh, count values, then they will go for the posting in the EWM. Else they will go for the recounting of PI document. For example, suppose there is a product A, the system level quantity is 15, and after counting it physically, the count value is coming as 10. So the difference between the book quantity and the count quantity is 5. If if uh, warehouse supervisor will approve, then they will go for the posting in the EWM side. Else they will go for the recounting document creation, and after creation of the recounting PI document, then they will count the same product again, and after that, then they will go for the validation of book quantity to the count quantity. And if they're okay with those difference, then they can go for the posting in the EWM side. Posting in EWM side mostly update the stock on the EWM side, but it will not update the stock in the S4 side, for which a last posting is required, which we call posting difference in S4 side, which can be done using separate Fury tile or separate T code, which will update the stock in the S4 side along with the accounting document posting. So let me go to the next slide, where we will see what are the possible scenarios we are going to face while counting the product in a bin. So during the counting, uh, the below situations may occur while we need to add a new product in a same bin, whether the product is a batch managed product or serialized product or non-batch non-serialized product. Sometimes the product we are going to the bin for counting, that product may not be available physically. So in that case, we just need to do the zero counting of that product. That situation will come, so we will just perform zero counting step in the RF counting process. Similarly, while counting, we may find a new pallet, and some certain products are available on that pallet. So how to add a new HU and how to count those product on top of that pallet, that we are going to see in RF screen. So let me go to SAP screen and show you the steps. Currently I am in warehouse monitor screen, and I have selected a few products which are non-batch, non-serialized product. Test 2 product is our serialized product. That's why the serial number column is coming at C. Similarly, MAT 4 is non-batch, non-serialized product again. MAT 3 is a batch managed product. We can see the batch is 4, and MAT 5 is a non-batch, non-serialized. All these products are available in 6 different bins, which I'm going to create a physical inventory document for all the 6 bins, and we can also see the current book stock for this products. Okay, and let me also show you what is the serial numbers that are available currently according to the book stock. So these are the serial numbers that are available according to the system. So while counting, we need to enter the serial numbers which the warehouse operative can look physically. So that value they need to enter in the RF device. So before I proceed, let me create a physical inventory document for these 6 bins, and after that we'll go for the counting. Okay. To create the physical inventory document, we need to go to the Fury tile, the T code, SCWM PI underscore doc underscore create. Here we can directly provide the storage bin details so that system will create the physical inventory for those 6 bins particularly. And here we need to provide the physical inventory procedure. So I am doing a ad hoc based physical inventory where I'll just provide a location specific physical inventory procedure. So HL is nothing but ad hoc physical inventory storage bin specific. Then we just need to select this flag active PI document. So the moment we will create the physical inventory document, system will automatically make the status of the PI document to activate. That's why we are selecting this, and we also need to select blocking indicator. So basically while counting a certain bins, we are blocking the movement on that bins. So it means it will not allow the goods receipt and the stock removal from that bin, the put away and the stock removal from that bin. So that's the reason we are blocking this. And then we need to click on this execute option. You can see system proposed my 6 pins, and I just need to select all and click on create option. Now system created the physical inventory document with number 87. Let me go back to the warehouse monitor screen, and we can able to see the physical inventory document. To see that, we need to open the physical inventory node, double click on physical inventory document, and we need to provide the document number as 87. So here you can see my document status is active, and there are 6 line item because 6 bins we entered. And you can see the bin details as well, and we set a blocking indicator, that's why X mark is coming. And the important thing is, in order to proceed for counting, we need the warehouse order number in the RF gun. We need to input the warehouse order number, then only we can able to do the counting. So the moment we create a physical inventory document, in the backend system automatically creates the warehouse order, and this order we need to enter in the RF gun, and system will automatically show my all bins one by one, and we can proceed for the counting. So let me copy this warehouse order number, and after counting we'll come back to this screen for validation of stock, book stock and counted stock. And also that moment we'll check what is the status of the PI document once we complete the counting. And yeah, let me go to the RF simulation T code provided by SAP SCWM slash RFUI. In my previous video I have already explained about the resource and the party default presentation device. One is YE00, YE01, YE00 for landscape mode, and Y01 for portrait mode. So let me use Y00 for this moment. Also you can use Y01, that is not an issue here. And this is my initial screen. So we need to enter the warehouse order. So we can directly click on manual selection and selection by warehouse order. And here we can provide that copied warehouse number 4022 and hit enter. Now system showed my bin 1, but let's say we selected 6 bins and I want to proceed randomly. Let's say I want to go for the bin number 4. How can I go with that? So there are few buttons in the below bottom of your screen. We can use that. For example, if I click on this location list, system will give the details about the locations that we are going to count, and here we can select which location I want to proceed first. For example, if you want to select bin 5, then you can enter 5 here and just hit enter. So system will directly open what are the product inside that bin, and we need to proceed for the counting. Okay, so let me just go back to the screen to show other details as well. So here query is nothing but you can get the details for what bin we are doing the physical inventory, and here this option is called skip, so you can move forward. And okay, if I click on skip, it will go to the next pin, then next pin, next pin, next pin, next pin. Okay, so let me go in a sequence. Bin number 1, then I will go for the bin number 2 for the counting, and bin number 3, like the way. So physically warehouse operative will go to the bin 1. He need to just scan the barcode on the bin, and system wise it will show this product is currently available, this test one is currently available. So they need to scan the product, and they need to particularly count the product. Let's say this product is available in two different carton boxes. First carton box they will count, let's say they count in the first carton box it is available quantity is 10, and in the second carton box they just count the available piece is 7. So once they enter it, system will automatically accumulate those values, and due to some reason if they entered incorrect values, or if they want to make the count from the beginning again, they can click on clear sum button, so that system will make the quantity as 0. Okay, and there are a few other button as well. I will explain about zero stock and a new item in while counting other bins, and this button mostly explain about the product details. So by clicking on it we can able to see, okay, this bin is holding this product, which is a non-batch non-serial. It is a product description, nothing but, and this shows this is the stock type of the product, and this is uh, party entitled to dispose and owner of the stock. So mostly if your plant is linked to EWM, then in EWM side we have a concept called party entitled to dispose, which will help to link the particular plant from S4 side to the party entitled to dispose in the EWM side. Okay, and this is the GR date of the product. This is the shelf life, which will be which we can able to see in batch managed product. Okay, let me go back, and here you can see HU button. I will explain it in our upcoming bin counting, and query is nothing but what bin, what product we are uh, doing the counting, and once we enter the count value we need to save this entries. So we just nothing but we just need to click on this option, save, F11 save. It will help to save this value. So now we completed the counting for bin 1. So now if I just go back to my warehouse monitor screen and just refresh, which is deleted this bin 1, so you can able to see for line item 1 initially the status was active. Now we just completed the counting, that's why the detail is coming as count, and the product details is auto filled here, and with what is the book quantity, and what is the counted quantity, what is the difference quantity, and what is the absolute difference of this. Okay, so let us go back to the counting for the second bin. So let me just copy paste here. So physically warehouse operative will scan this bin, and you can see the stage 2 is a serialized product, and now that I mentioned in the products description that it is a serialized product, that's why you are aware that it is a serialized product. But what if it is a serialized product, and how to know that? So the moment we will provide the count value, and the next time we hit enter, system will automatically navigate into the serial number input screen, scan the barcode from the product, and let's say we need to provide the count value. Let's say in this particular bin this product is available 3 quantity. The moment you provide the count value, system will navigate into this serial number input screen, where we need to enter the serial numbers, and this whatever the serial number currently lying there, the user, the warehouse operative needs to enter there. So let's say the x23 or what is it, 345 is one serial number out of randomly, 678 is one serial number, and y987 is one of the serial number. So once we enter those three serial numbers, you can able to see the serial number is initially 0 upon 3, now it is 3 upon 3, and we just need to click on save. And likewise, we can go to the next screen and we can click on F11 save, so that system will accept the count value. Yeah, similarly for Win3, user will move to the storage bin and scan the barcode, and it suggests them that one quantity is available. This product they need to count, so they need to scan it, and let's say they see one quantity of this product is available. So the moment they hit enter, system will navigate into this screen. So let's say they need to enter 123, or 123 is the serial number, and click on F1 save, and they just need to click on F11 save to save the counting. Similarly, for storage bin 4, they physically the warehouse operative will go inside, and in, let's say in storage bin 4, system is proposing to count this material 4, which is a non-batch non-serialized product, but due to some reason this product is not available physically. So but it is showing in the system level, but it is not physically available. So in that case, what user can do is they can select zero stock, and you can see the in the count field the X mark is coming automatically. Instead of this material, they found two other materials. One is batch managed material, one is serialized material. So how to handle this? So in that case, they need to click on new item, because they found a new product which is not even listed here. So they just need to click here new item. They need to provide the material ID, or they need to scan the barcode. So test 2, which they found in that particular bin, and here we just need to fill these details. So this is nothing but one is owner of the stock and one is party entitled to dispose. So in this case both are same, so I just need to enter the owner of the stock, and so I'll just hit enter and enter. And here we just need to provide the stock type, which is represent as S, which is a mandatory thing to do, otherwise system will give error. And once we provide these three things for a serialized product, system will accept this and it will ask for the quantity, how much quantity you find it. Let's say one quantity, one piece, and it is a serialized product. That's why the moment you enter the count value, it will navigate into this screen. And let's say we found N23, N123 as one of the serial number there, and we just saved it. So now you can see a upward arrow is coming, because initially there was a product which we did a zero counting, then we found a new product, a new serialized product, that's why we added that new product, and we provided the count value as 1. So if I go click on upward direction, you can able to see my initial material for which we did the zero count is coming. And the last step, let's say we also found another batch managed product, then in that case we just need to add that in the same way by clicking on new item. Similarly, my batch product, I say mat3 is my batch product, and once we enter the batch managed product, we just need to hit enter, and here we provide the owner of the stock and the party entitled to dispose. And S means stock type as F2. Once we provide the stock type, the system is asking for the GF is nothing but the country of origin. Let's say this is made up of JP Japan, and now system is asking for my batch, so which we need to enter as 0004. Let's say the same batch is available. copy this batch number and paste it here. This is my batch product, and now I just need to enter the quantity. Let's say one quantity I found for this batch managed product of this particular batch. Now I just provided the quantity. So here initially we found this material for which no stock available. Then we added a serialized product, one quantity we added. Then we added a batch managed product, one quantity we added. After doing that, we just need to click on F11 save, so that system will save the count value. So you can see system accepted the count values, and we just completed the counting for bin 4. Then coming for the storage bin 5, and here let's say this is a batch product again, and let me just count this material, and this batch is particularly available, so that they will enter this batch detail, and after putting the batch value, they just need to provide the correct quantity. So let's say 13 quantity of this batch is available, and this just need to hit enter and need to click on F11 save. So the last storage bin of my physical inventory, they will physically go to this particular location and scan the storage bin. And similarly, uh, while counting the products in this bin, they found this material along with a new pallet, where that pallet is containing a batch product, also a serialized product. And in that case, how to handle this, I'll just explain. So let me complete the counting for this non-batch non-serialized product, and let me provide the quantity. Let's say it is 3 quantity available, and apart from this, we found a new pallet. So how to add that new pallet? So we just need to click on F4 HU option here, and we just need to provide the handling unit number. Let's say I'll enter a random number 0037978, and hit enter, and system will ask you the packaging material. So the packaging material nothing but is a pallet. So this is my packaging material for the pallet, which I already set up in the system. So once you hit enter, system will automatically create this palette. You can see now just need to scan this HU again and hit enter again, so that you can see this is my bin. Inside that bin my HU is available, and I just need to add the product. Let's say this HU is containing a batch managed product. How to do that? So we just need to click on F2 product. Here I'll add my product. My batch managed product is mat3, and similarly I need to include the batch detail here. Let's say the same batch is 00 party entitled to dispose 29, sorry this, and the stock type is F2. And once we hit enter, system will ask the quantity. So this is, let's say 3 quantities available, and yeah. So similarly, uh, along with the batch product, on the same palette we found another material. How to add that? So we can also click on new item, and let's say we found another serialized product. So test 2 is a serialized product. Here we can provide the owner of the stock and party entitled to dispose, and S means stock type, and here system accepted the product as serialized product, and let's say one quantity again, and I'll provide the quantity value as I mean the serial number as L123, just, and save it. So now we created a new HU, and in the same HU we have two product. One is batch managed product and a serialized product, and we just updated these values. Okay, and click on here. This is my initial product that I added in this HU. This is my second product that I added in this HU. So I just need to click on F4 HU button to come to this screen, where I can see this HU is available, and then I can click on F2 product. This will show my two product details under the same HU. Yeah. Then we provided the count details, so you just need to click on F11 save, and we just completed the counting for the storage bin 6. So I hope you understand what we did in the storage bin 6. Initially there was a product which we provided the count value. In the second entry we added a new pallet, we create manually a new pallet, and then on top of that pallet we added two product, one is serialized, one is batch managed product. Okay, so let me go to the warehouse monitor screen, and let's see how these entries are visible there for our physical inventory document. Okay, so like I said, I just added new material for line item 4. It means bin 4, where I added new material for the bin 4 and added new material for bin 6. So how it looks like, we'll see. So for bin 4, initially we had a material, but there is no quantity, so we enter the quantity as 0. So that's why 0 quantity is coming in, but the book quantity was 10, and the counted quantity we did just 0 quantity. That's why the difference quantity coming as -10. And here then we added a serialized product, one quantity, because initially there was no serialized product at the system level, but during the count we added one, that's why it is one. And this is coming as this, and it is a serialized product, and what serial number we added, that we can also see by selecting the particular line and clicking on the serial number button. So in 1 2 3 we added, plus icon means we added this. Similarly in the same bin 4, in the same bin 4, let me just do a in the same bin 4, you can see we added a batch product, and you can see initially there is no entry and we added one quantity, and here you go, the difference is 1. Similarly, if I go to the bin number 6 where we added a pallet, and if I show you, so initially a non-batch non-serialized material was there, where we provided the counted quantity as 3, and the book quantity is 10, and here we added a batch managed product of 3 pieces and a serialized product. Let me also click on the serial number details, L123 of one quantity. Okay, and if I scroll right side, you can see this PI document is created by my user ID, and what are the difference values that are coming here. And let me also explain about the bin 1. So for bin 1, uh, this is my non-batch non-serialized product. The book quantity system level, the initial quantity was 3, after counting the total quantity is 17, so the difference quantity system is showing 14, and this is the absolute difference quantity, and the this is the value in the amount, GPP. So currently it is GPP, so this is the value difference after the counting of this product. We can able to see the count details in a PI process screen /o/scwm PI underscore process, where we can able to see the count details there. So 87 is our physical inventory document, and for example 87 we just completed the counting. So in count items we can able to see that. So yeah, particularly what HU we added, this is the HU we added, and inside that HU, if I go to the form view, we can able to see this is my material 3 of this batch, and the disposal and the owner is this, and quantity is 3. Similarly, if I close this and select the option 4, here it is showing this stage 2 we added, which is a serialized product, and this party entitled to dispose and owner is 29, and in below you can see the serial number detail. Similarly, we can check the line item 4, where we added the to serialize product. So I'll just select all and click on it. So first product, we just make it a zero count. So zero count flag is coming set and disposal owner and all the details. Then if I go to the next, then we added a serialized product. That's why the serial number requirement is C and owner and other stuff same. For serial number, we can able to go to the below screen N123 we added, and yeah, here it is. And one more thing, like this line bin2 is a serialized product, and if I click on here, if I scroll to the right side, you can see the book quantity was 2, the counted quantity is 3, and what are the serial numbers it is showing. So we added these three serial numbers. System level, the X123 and Y123 was available, but during the count process, we added these three new serial numbers. So there is a situation while doing the goods receipt, users may mistakenly enter a wrong serial number, which will come to your inventory. But during a physical inventory count, we can correct this. So that is why we do the physical inventory to make the correct alignment of the stock at the system level as well as the physical location level. So this is how one of the example. Yeah, and we also find one more extra quantity. That's why we provided the serial number, a additional serial number 3 quantity. Okay, so this is how we do the counting procedure in EWM side in using RF device. Let's say after coming to this screen, if user are not satisfied with this count value and book quantity, because the difference, if it is the difference is huge, let's say for line item 1, the you can see the difference quantity is 14. So this, which is a huge difference, and the in terms of value the difference is huge. So in that case, they will just not post the physical inventory. They may think to go for a recount. So they can do it here by clicking on this icon and click on recount physical inventory document. What system will do, it will create another PI document, and that PI document also create a warehouse order in the backend. Using that warehouse order, user can go to the RF screen like we did it for this physical inventory, and they can count the value and compare, come back to this particular screen and compare the book quantity and counted quantity in the same way. But if users are okay to proceed with other line items, then they can select those entries and they can come click on post physical inventory document. So what it will do, it will only update the stock in the EWM side. It will not update the stock in the S4 side. To do the correction in the S4 side, they need to go to another Fury tile and they need to update the they need to do the corrections. So I will just do the posting for all. I have no issues. I have no intention to go for the recounting, because the main intention of this video is to show you how to do the counting in RF. Let me go for the posting of this physical inventory, and after that, how it will update the stock, I will just show you. But before that, let me show the stock first, how it looks now, and after updates, after posting, how it will look. Stock and bin. I'll just double click on the storage bin 1 to bin 6 we selected. This is not bin field. Storage bin 1 to bin 6, and it just execute, and we just select and click on physical stock. Currently the physical stock is look like this with initial system stock, and once we do the posting uh, for the physical inventory, it will update the stock value to the counted quantity values. So let me just come here and select this line items, and but before that, one thing, because we completed the counting, the status of the PI document comes to COUN, and once we complete the posting, it will also change to POST. That I will also show, and click on post physical inventory document. Posting to bin 6 only allowed without handling unit. So currently there is a setup for storage bin 6, which is belongs to the storage type rack. It is not supporting the handling unit right now. So handling unit, we are not receiving in any handling unit in that storage type. That's why system is giving that error message. But apart from that particular location, we can able to post the physical inventory for other areas. So let me just do one thing. I will just select other, and I'll just remove the storage bin 6, which is not allowing the physical inventory, sorry, not allowing the handling units. I'll just click on post physical inventory document. Yeah, so you can see the documents are already posted, and if I go to the stock overview screen, just ignore this bin 6, because bin 6 we have not yet posted because handling unit is not accepted in this storage type. I'll show why it is not accepted, but before that let us check for other storage bins. So you can see the stock just updated to its counted quantities 17311, and the if I go to the serial numbers for this, you can also see the serial numbers are also updated, but these details are still not updated in the S4 side, that we need to update. But before that, let me show why the system give me the error that handling unit is not accepted in bin 6. So in configurations we have done that. Let me go to the storage type screen, master data, then define storage types, and I'll just show my storage type, my warehouse, and RKA1, under which my bin 6 is coming, and let me just click on it. So HU requirement not allowed. That's why system is giving this error that HU is not allowed in the storage bin type, because we added a handling unit in the bin 6 just for a demo purpose. If you find a handling unit and in your storage type the HU is allowed, then in that case how to do that. So this is the steps. So this video is mostly I have shown this for counting part, but other steps I have not explained it here. If you want a full end-to-end video on physical inventory, just let me know in the comment section so that I will bring such videos in my upcoming sessions, and provide your feedback in the comment section. And if you need any more videos on any other topic, please let me know. Thank you.